universal colonials.
Imagine standing on a battlefield. 10,000 warriors who never seem to die. Armies forged to kill without mercy. This is the world of the most feared warriors in history. These warriors were legends, feared not just for their strength, but for their discipline and tactics. Today we'll meet the 10 most terrifying warriors whose names shook empires. Number 10. The Greek hoplites. Heavy infantry feared not for individual strength, but for their unyielding discipline. The hoplites fought in tight, synchronized formations known as the phalanx. These warriors stood side by side, forming an impenetrable wall of shields and spears that no enemy could break through. The hoplites were renowned for their tactical brilliance and cohesion, especially demonstrated during the Battle of Marathon. Despite being outnumbered by the Persians, the hoplites used perfect coordination to achieve a decisive victory. Their fear didn't come from brutality, but from their unity and strategy, which made them unstoppable on the battlefield. The hoplites became the symbol of military precision, teaching the world the importance of unity and strategic execution in battle. Number 9. The Jaguar and Eagle warriors of the Aztec Empire. These elite warriors were selected from a young age for their strength, skill, and unwavering loyalty to the empire. Armed with obsidian-edged swords and dart throwers, they wielded deadly weapons and wore jaguar or eagle-skin armor, representing their rank and fearsome nature. These warriors didn't just fight to win, they fought to instill terror in their enemies, capturing them alive for ritual sacrifice. Their lethal combat skills and brutal tactics were feared across Mesoamerica. The Jaguar and Eagle warriors were not just symbols of military power, but also of psychological warfare. Their presence alone could break the morale of opposing forces, ensuring the Aztec Empire's dominance across the region. The warriors became a living embodiment of the terror that the Aztec Empire sought to project. Number 8. We have the Zulu warriors, led by the genius strategist Shaka Zulu. Shaka revolutionized military tactics, creating a disciplined force known for their swift movements and strategic genius. The Zulu warriors' most iconic formation was the buffalo horns, a tactic that surrounded and overwhelmed enemies, ensuring they were trapped and annihilated. In 1879, the Zulus demonstrated their tactical brilliance at the Battle of Isandlwana, where 20,000 Zulu warriors decisively defeated 1,300 British soldiers. The Zulus were not just strong, they were masters of psychological warfare, terrifying their enemies even before the first spear was thrown. Their combination of discipline, advanced tactics, and endurance made them one of the most feared forces in Africa. The Zulu warriors left a legacy that still influences modern military tactics. Number 7. The Mamluks. Elite soldiers who were once slaves, but became one of the most formidable fighting forces in the Middle East. Trained in cavalry, swordsmanship, and archery from a young age, the Mamluks were unmatched on the battlefield. Their speed, discipline, and tactical brilliance were demonstrated at the Battle of Ain Jalut in 1260, where they famously defeated the Mongols, halting their invasion of the Middle East. The Mamluks combined their combat skills with an uncanny ability to adapt to the changing tides of battle, making them unpredictable and dangerous opponents. They not only became the ruling military elite of Egypt, but also left an indelible mark on the history of warfare. Their legacy of surprise tactics, discipline, and adaptability made them one of the most feared warrior classes of their time. Number 6. The Knights Templar. Warrior monks who were revered and feared for their unwavering discipline, combat skills, and devotion to their cause. These crusading warriors combined the physical strength of knights with the dedication and loyalty of religious zealots. During the Crusades, the Templars became known for their ability to fight with both precision and fervor. Equipped with heavy armor and swords, they played a decisive role in key battles, including the Battle of Montgizard in 1177, where they launched a surprise attack on Saladin's forces despite being outnumbered. The Templars' combination of religious zeal and military expertise made them nearly unstoppable on the battlefield. Their reputation for discipline, bravery, and loyalty ensured their place as one of the most powerful and feared military orders in medieval history. Number 5, we have the samurai. These warriors were bound by the Bushido Code, a strict moral code that emphasized loyalty, honor, and self-discipline. From childhood, the samurai were trained in martial arts, swordsmanship, and strategy. Their weapons, most notably the katana, became symbols of their skill and status. The samurai were feared for their precision and discipline in battle, exemplified by the Battle of Sekigahara in 1600, where their coordinated tactics secured the Tokugawa shogunate's rise to power. Samurai warriors were not just skilled combatants, but also masters of strategy, capable of turning the tide of battle with calculated precision. Their loyalty to their lords was unwavering, and they were ready to die for honor. The mere presence of a samurai on the battlefield was enough to intimidate their enemies, as their reputation for skill, loyalty, and honor made them feared across Japan and beyond. Number 4, the Viking Berserkers, warriors who fought with uncontrollable rage, known as Berserker Gang. This trance-like fury made them nearly invincible in battle, immune to pain and fear. Armed with axes and swords, they would charge into battle with unrelenting strength and violence, often fighting without armor and disregarding their own safety. Berserkers were feared across Europe, and their reputation for brutality was legendary. At the Battle of Stamford Bridge in 1066, one berserker killed more than 40 soldiers before being defeated. Their ferocity and ability to instill terror in the hearts of their enemies made them one of the most feared forces in Norse warfare. The berserkers' wild aggression and unrelenting fury left a lasting legacy in Viking sagas and the history of medieval Europe. Number 3, the Persian Immortals, an elite unit of 10,000 soldiers who were always maintained at full strength. Every time one fell, he was instantly replaced, creating the illusion that their numbers never dwindled. This unique feature, combined with their discipline and tactics, made them one of the most fearsome military forces in ancient history. The Immortals were known for their cohesion on the battlefield, fighting in perfect unison to break through enemy lines. Their presence alone struck fear into their enemies, who knew that these soldiers could never be defeated. The Persian Immortals played a key role in the conquest of Babylon, breaking down the defenses of the city and solidifying their reputation as unstoppable warriors. Their discipline, coordination, and the idea of their eternal, immortal presence made them a symbol of Persian power. Number 2, the Mongol warriors, led by Genghis Khan, who revolutionized warfare with their speed, precision, and deadly efficiency. Trained from childhood in archery and horseback riding, the Mongols mastered the art of mobility, allowing them to strike swiftly and decisively. Their tactics included feigned retreats, surprise attacks, and encirclement, which left their enemies disoriented and vulnerable. At the Battle of Kalka River in 1223, the Mongols defeated a much larger force by using their speed and tactical brilliance. The Mongols' ability to strike terror across Asia and Europe, conquering vast empires, made them one of the most feared armies in history. Their precision, discipline, and relentless attacks became the hallmark of Mongol warfare, leaving an indelible mark on the world. Number 1, the Spartan warriors, the epitome of military excellence, who were trained from childhood to endure pain, hunger, and fear. The Spartans' strict discipline and commitment to their cause made them the ultimate soldiers in ancient Greece. The Spartan phalanx formation, perfected through years of training, was an unbreakable wall of shields and spears. At the Battle of Thermopylae in 480 BC, 300 Spartans held off an overwhelming Persian army for days, proving that unity, strategy, and sacrifice could overcome impossible odds. The Spartans' unwavering loyalty to their city-state and to each other made them the most feared warriors of the ancient world. Their discipline, bravery, and unwavering commitment to honor and sacrifice continue to inspire respect and admiration today. These warriors, through their courage, strength, and fearsome reputation, changed the course of history. But there's more to discover. Want to learn about the top 10 most powerful gods in universal mythology, beings capable of shaping the fate of empires? Click now to explore.